What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090, and this is going to be episode 157 of Operation Bedrock, the series where my friends and I were going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And currently, we are in the pattern texture pack, and I know a lot of people have been saying that I should go on the normal one, but this is going to be the last week, or the last episode before we go on to the default pack from then on forth. I just wanted to end off the cycle, because otherwise in my kind of OCD-ness of just not finishing the cycle, it's just going to bug me so much. But here, it is one of the skylights. I'm trying to remember which skylight this is. I'm gonna have to say that this is skylight number 3, if I remember correctly. Do I have my map with me? Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and check this out. So the middle one, the original, is the first one. Down to the left would be number 2. Down right would be number 3. And then up right would be number 4. And well, left would be number 5. So yeah, it is kind of confusing if I were to number it that way, going counterclockwise, but that's how we did it, and that's how we remember it by. And this freaking map looks like a little bit of a cookie. Isn't that cool? I want to eat it right now. But yes, this is the pattern texture pack, which makes everything look rather cool, honestly. Everything just looks nice. This whole entire skylight just looks absolutely nice. And of course, we got ourselves a slime. They spawn in so frequently, it's not even funny anymore. Although they love to kill me, but these guys are great for getting experience. So if you were to get yourself a diamond sword, you'd be able to just like one hit the little guys right here. And then for the babies, I just call them babies at this point because how small they are, all you gotta do is just punch them. Do not use a diamond sword because that's just gonna waste a lot of the durability of the sword, and it's just not gonna be great for you guys. So yeah, swords for the bigger guys, then just pretty much punch them in the face when they're babies. Oh god, that's kind of morbid. But in any case, let's move on to a happier note that we are finally done with quadrant number 3, if I'm correct on this one. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. No, this is quadrant number 4. This gets very, very confusing. We are done with quadrant number 4, but this is the third to the last quadrant, which number 3 will be the last one. But currently we are done with number 4. I gotta move all the beacons around here, but until then, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some mining. Unless, nah, I'll go ahead and move the beacons off camera. We don't need to see that right now, or do we? I don't even know. I don't know how I'm gonna go with this episode. All I can tell you is that we are done with this quadrant, and I'm very, very happy. Just look at how many torches we have placed down. If only there was a torch counter, then I'll be able to tell you exactly how many torches I have placed down, unless somebody wants to take a time to actually look at every single torch. Because, well, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how to do the math at this point, but somebody's going to be able to figure it out if they could possibly tell me how many torches I have placed down in this quadrant alone. And right there, yes, I'm going to leave that alone. That's going to be the lava spot, the very first lava spot I have ever found in Bedrock layer. Bedrock level, layer, doesn't matter, same thing. This is going to be the very first lava pool I've ever found, and this is going to be a national landmark. We're going to keep it that way, so that's going to be a deal. I even made a sign here. Let me go ahead and read the sign for you guys. That first lava pool discovered, do not touch. Oh, it looks nice. Even the animation of the lava looks nice in this one. So, yep, it's gonna be kept here. And these staircases lead all the way back to the tree dome. The first tree dome I've ever built. I've yet to actually visit this one after a very long while. For people who are brand new to the channel, this is where it kind of all started out. That we made a tunnel going all the way down, or a staircase going all the way down. And then from there on, we made our tunnels, and then we just started off mining the last 3 layers. I had all the wolf pens here, but the wolfies spawned after some glitches, and then we had the treasure room right here. I removed a lot of the chests because they all had to be downstairs now. And then there's a little bit of a safe tunnel for us to get away from the mobs. And this is the tree dome, our base at this point. Then we have our wolfies right here. I found 4 of them in the wild, and they look so adorable. They are so adorable with the happy faces, with the colors. They look like piñatas. They are so adorable. I love them so much. Then we got the mushroom trees. We had our farm right here. This is where I made the video about the chests bugging out, where they were glitching to the walls and all that stuff. And then before everything went all into snow, the tallest cactus right here. This is just a little bit of a tour. That was just a quick tour. Now we gotta have to move down and go ahead and start off the other quadrant, which would be quadrant number 3, and that'll be the last quadrant. That is gonna be so confusing to a lot of people, and it's confusing me right now. But that's how it is. I just go by the grid of the math class type of deal. Remember doing those type of equations where you had to get the coordinates according to the quadrant, and as well as you had to do the math and then make straight lines, all that stuff. Sometimes you made a star and all that good stuff because the grid was pretty much a good place to just start doodling a lot of things. I never paid attention to math class, and I'm gonna have to retake some of those classes one day. But in any case, that here is the quadrant. Well, in that wall, yes. And this is 30 torch path, and then we're gonna do the whole entire like thing again that we just did before, that we mine up the layer 3 and layer 2, leave layer 1 alone, then we mine off the last layer, so that it'll just tell us that how far we are till the end of the tunnel. So it's gonna be more of a motivational saying, like, you see where it's gonna end, you see how far it is right now, you just want to get it done. But if you keep seeing a constant wall, it seems like it's going forever and ever and ever, that's where the demotivation comes in, and it's just like, this is just taking too long. That's just how I see it. It actually quite works if you actually do that type of tunnel yourself. But in any case, that is what it is. The last tunnel, somebody has already started mining here. I have no idea why, but that's okay. What we have over here is that we have ourselves quadrant number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go check this out. Okay, nope, it's quadrant number 2. Oh god, spider. Hello there. Even you're smiling. Isn't that cute? But sadly, you try to kill me, so you're evil. Anyways, so my god, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. I can see the lights coming from the spider's eyes. That's actually pretty cool. But here is that we could get as many mobs as we want to kill, so we could get as much experience. And look at that. There's a zombie. What's up, zombie? How you doing this fine day? Goodbye. Alright, alright. This is my obsidian cage for all the wither bosses to actually kill, so that's going to be a deal where I have the triple beacon, giving myself some regeneration speed, strength 2, resistance 2, so I don't need any golden apples. Just got to be careful when I actually fight the guy. Sometimes you get some good lucky shots to kill me. And now, let us go ahead and actually start mining. Gonna have to mine all of this. And I'm gonna have to place some torches down. So what's going to be going on is that I'm going to have to see how well that the school system is going to go for me, of how the schedule is going to be between going to school, going to work, making videos and things like that, before I could already get everything down. And let's see if I'm able to actually make a good old schedule to see whether or not if I could actually get more people onto the world. It's going to be a while before I get everything down, so please just be patient with me while I'm just trying to get everything set up. My god, all of this lava, this lava is gonna be the death of me. And my motto is it's better to deal with the lava now than to deal with it later. And I'm still following up with that. It's just gonna be a good old ordeal to actually deal with. But you could see how much work we have done. First things first, that we did the skylight, then we made all the other skylights, then we made tunnels connecting from skylight to skylight, and then last but not least, we made the middle tunnels. But the thing is that I think I messed up on the middle original skylight to where that it is off by 2 points. So one day I'm gonna have to actually fix it, but until then I'm just gonna have to wait on that. It's just so bad, guys. It's so bad to think that for a very long time you thought you made something correct, then it turns out that you made a horrible mistake. You're gonna have to fix it one day. Eventually everything's going to be mined out, but still, that in the back of my head is just taunting me. It's just telling me that, haha, you didn't do anything correct. You have to actually refix everything. That's what I'm going to have to do. It's just bugging me, honestly. It's just really, really bugging me. But eventually I will get that down and I will get that completed. And here is another void. This is one of the other voids that Steve Hasitaru has actually found. You cannot mine it up. All you have to do is just get yourself a TNT block and blow this spot up, and then you'll be able to find the void. So let's go look at the map. Y-axis 2. Underneath that will be Y-axis 1, but we cannot mine it. We honestly cannot mine it whatsoever. But that's fine, that's fine. We don't need to actually jump in there. And that's cool, because we already have the other void that we have already seen a few times. Even IBX Toy Cat actually made a video about that. So you want to check it out, you can check it out on his channel. Oh, snap. Oh yeah, this is going to be like a trip down to memory lane where we find a lot of stuff over there. Huh, I could see the sun in the background just setting, and now it's already disappeared. but we have a lot of work to do. Just once we are done with this last quadrant, we will be moving back up to the surface, and we are gonna do a lot of mining from there. And I mean a lot of mining. It's gonna show real progress rather than just going down here. It's kind of dark and depressing, but once we go outside to the surface, it's gonna be joyful and delightful. I tried to make a little pun here with light, but didn't work. I try, guys, I try. But all it is that I got more work to do, and I just cannot wait to actually get this done. I just cannot wait. I've been spending most of my time working on Operation Bedrock while I'm actually either recording videos or that I'm editing videos while I'm working on Operation Bedrock, like editing and all that good stuff. And that's just where my time goes. I haven't really been focused on anything else too much, but I'm gonna have to try to split it up because I still got other series to work on. I still got my Let's Plays, I still got Operation Dome, which I need to get back to, and all the other stuff. Whew. This must have, oh my god, redstone galore. This must have been, yep, we actually had to deal with a lot of lava here, and now that's gone, we have all this empty space. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're gonna have to deal with this a little bit later on. I don't have my Silk Touch pickaxe with me, so I'm not gonna worry about it so much. And one of the other things I'm kind of picky at is that we should not leave any blocks behind. We're gonna have to pick it up, and as well as that, we're gonna have to put everything into a chest. And the bad part is, it's on the other side of the world. We are not on the, well, let me go look at the map here. So we are working on the east side of the wall where all the different stuff are in the chest, and then we're probably gonna have to move down to south. Yeah, the south will be the last spot where all the chests will be at, and then we'll be able to put the stuff away. So once we're actually done with the world, at least we'll have the chest full of material so that we can use that to start building. So that if I were to put this up for download, you have something to work with. And I'm gonna have to show where everything else is at. So back to where I was mining. I really can't wait to go down to peaceful mode, because once I go to peaceful mode, I will not have to worry about hunger. The only thing I'll have to worry about is actually gaining experience, because how am I supposed to get experience if I'm on peaceful mode? Because there's not going to be any mobs, and as well as that, there's not going to be anything to help me get much experience other than the resources. But in this quadrant, we're going to find a lot, and I'm still contemplating whether or not to actually leave the resources alone or mine them up as I go, because I've already done that with one of the quadrants where I showed that I've actually mined up 12,000 resources to prove to everyone that you're able to actually find a lot of resources from the last 3 layers of the world. I'm not too sure if I'm going to actually do that again. If anything else, I probably will just store up all the resources and put them in a chest so that I could show you guys how much you could actually find within that. But I'm not too sure, honestly. If you want to let me know in the comment section below, let me know how should I actually go about this. Put them all in a chest or just mine them up for last. But in any case that I did find 509 diamonds in one spot, and a lot of people have been telling me that you can only find up to like 3,000 diamonds. I highly doubt that, because I already went through, well, 4 quadrants. If I were to do 5,009 times 4, that would have been already a good 2,036 just from the last 3 layers, possibly up a little 2 layers, because I kind of find some either on the ground or up in the ceiling, but you get the idea. And if I were to go up to the other, well, I think it's like you could find them in the last 17 layers, there's still a lot more diamonds you could actually find. Oh my god, lava. Okay, alright, okay, don't spread. Okay, that's good, and right here, okay, more lava. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This reminds me of sherbet. I want some orange sherbet right now. Orange ice cream is awesome, including lime and grape. I love to actually mix it all up in a cup and then just eat it from there. It's just so good. In any case, that is still a lot of lava. Hopefully I will not have to find any more. Just, come on. Pool. Continuing on. I think we actually blocked it off at one point and then just said we will deal with it later, and now it's coming to bite us in the bun. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this right here. Doesn't matter, I'll fix it up later. I just want to get this area out so I could actually put torches in here so that I won't have to worry about mobs spawning, because I'm making everything dark. You've already seen a zombie spawn out of here. The last thing I need is an actual creeper. And then I'm going to have to redesign everything on this area. Whew, another cave system. Yep, more lava I had to deal with. Memories, memories, and more memories. And if anything else, if you guys are actually working on Operation Bedrock yourself, let me know in the comments section below and tell me how far you have actually gone so far within a week, and then we'll compare like results, because mainly I'm kind of working by myself because everybody else is either asleep or doing their own thing, but I'm still happy with actually continuing this on an Xbox 360. And as I said before, if I were to actually get to my other account and actually set it up once I'm back in school and know how my schedule is going to be and the time I'm going to have to split up between a lot of things, then I'll be able to invite people. Hopefully that'll be able to invite people for about a good 4 hours before I have to go, or things like that, and hopefully we'll be sufficient enough to actually get a lot of work done. Or efficient. Sufficient, self-sufficient, and people know what to do, that's great, but efficiency, whereas it really matters, of getting the work done and not fooling around. Because I know there's a lot of people who have been commenting saying that I love to mine, so if you choose me, I will not stop mining unless you tell me to stop. That is great enthusiasm. These are the type of people that I would want to have onto the world, and that what we're going to do is that everything's going to be organized. If you're an organized person and you know how things are going, then that is another trait to have, because I'm really picky on how things are set up, and especially of what we're going to do. That's going to be a large project on its own, and as well as that once it's done, then it's going to be looking pretty. It would look pretty. Snap. I gotta pick up more stuff now. I didn't realize that I have a full inventory. Okay, alright, at least we got some chests over here, which will be good. I'm gonna have to reorganize some of the chests here because some of them are just a little bit just disorganized. It's been a long time since we've actually been onto this area. So yeah, don't want to put my sword there. Take out the slime balls. Seriously. And then there's some gravel right here. Yeah, very disorganized. At least that one has a dirt chest. This one's just random stuff. I wonder what one things I'm gonna actually find around here. There's a map in here. My god, how long has it been since I've actually been in here? I don't even remember this. So much. Oh my god, this is this is so bad. Honestly, this is so bad. I am really gonna have to organize all these chests, especially, yeah. I haven't lost it at words right now. This is really bugging me. But all is well, all is well. I'll get to it when I get to it. And I'll be able to actually turn all the redstone or redstone dust into redstone blocks. And I'll be able to get rid of all the different useless mob items that we don't even need anymore. I think I even saw a feather in there. When's the last time has anyone ever actually crafted an arrow? We get all our arrows from either the wither skeletons or, well, yeah, the regular skeletons, and then, yeah, there's not much more you need for actual flint and feathers, because, again, when was the last time has anyone ever actually crafted arrows through the old-fashioned method? I remember when zombies used to actually drop feathers, and when we had a zombie farm, we either got zombie flesh or, in fact, feathers. Actually, no, this was before zombie flesh was a thing. We would absolutely get feathers out of them. That was actually fantastic. Back then we actually made a chest full of arrows, and this was when we were able to actually shoot arrows like it was fully drawn back. All you had to do is just keep like rapid firing, and then you'll be able to shoot as many arrows as you want. Those were fun times. I wish that we still had an option to actually do that, like in an enchantment or something, that we don't actually have to hold back the bow. It'll just automatically do it. At least that'll be a sort of balance right there, and that'd be kind of awesome, wouldn't you think? And zombie, hello keeper. Yeah, you actually wanted to kill me, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill you. So, keeper. I love the actual, and like the graphics. Whoa, the graphics out of that. That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was actually pretty cool. Ooh, zombie flesh. Eating a zombie foot. Delicious, nutritious, full of protein. And I just want to thank a few friends of mine who has been helping me mining out the last 3 layers so far. I got the slice set, as well as there's Sticky Tack 46, Internal Damnation, and Hero SMO. So thank you guys for helping me out this week, and let's hope to see we could actually get more done within this week, because now that we're in this quadrant, it's gonna be fantastic once we actually get this done. I'm gonna have to move all the beacons. I'm gonna have to set up all the different beacons. I have no idea how many beacons are in the other quadrant, but once I set them all up, whoa, I never knew about this. What is this? Oh, it leads to nowhere, I guess. This is weird. I don't remember this. But yeah, like once I have all the beacons set up, it's gonna be a little bit faster, and once I get myself a good 100 beacons, hopefully, that a lot of things will be done quickly. Especially when we're gonna probably do one wall at a time. because if I were to do one wall at a time, that would be the best efficient way to actually use the beacons. So even if I don't get 100 beacons, it's still going to be a good ordeal to actually use to actually mine everything. The only thing that's going to be bothersome is to actually get rid of the ocean at the sides. That is gonna be an ordeal. I'm gonna have to get as many gravel and sand blocks as I can get. The idea that I could have right now is that I put one layer of sandstone and put a torch underneath it, and then from there forth I actually go ahead and put sand and gravel. So once that we are done with the area, then we'll just remove the sand block, and then all the sand and gravel will fall onto the torch, and then we'll be able to pick them up once more. So that's gonna be my method. Hopefully it will work, and if it makes sense to you guys, let me know. Unless there's another efficient way to actually get rid of a lot of water, because we don't have sponges, of course. So what would be any other good way to actually get rid of the water? Let me know in the comment section below. Hello, oh my god. Oh, spider, you're pushing the slime. No wonder why I was going faster. Go away, go away. Well then, that's gonna be an ordeal for me, and I'm guessing that this is gonna be the end of this episode because it's already been going for a good 20 minutes. I'm just letting you guys know what's been going on. We are done with the last, or third to last quadrant. Like I said, I mix this up a lot and I'm confusing you guys as well. So I got quadrant number 4 done, and now we're working in quadrant number 3, which is going to be the last quadrant. Once we're done with the last quadrant, then we're going to go to the surface and do a lot of work from there. Once I go back to school and see how things are going to go for my schedule, then I'll be able to set time to actually invite people onto the world. So keep on the lookout for that before I make a video about that. And then got my friends to thank. Hero SMO, got Seek Attack 46, Internal Damnation, and as well as I got the Sly Seth, and hope to actually meet more people to actually help me out on this one. If you love to mine, this is a operation for you. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe, because I upload videos every single day except for Sundays, because that's going to be my day of rest. And by next week, I'm sure we're going to get a lot more work done. But until then, have a great day, everyone. I am SorroKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.